Yeah, and they are commenting on the United States government and the restrictions, and actually saying that Applied currently estimates the new regulations. Keep in mind, for those that are unaware, the United States is putting regulations on any type of AI chip exports to China. And so Applied is saying that the new regulations will reduce its fourth quarter net sales by approximately $400 million. And so this revised net sales outlook is reflecting specifically these new regulations. So we've had companies before, Applied, saying $400 million hit. And the big question is this going to be expanded out? So we don't, just over the past few days or so, there's word that Capitol Hill, they're still discussing it, whether they're going to expand beyond just AI chips. And you have to keep in mind, it's not just American companies. It's any company around the world that uses any software or tools from the United States will be restricted a year from now from providing chips and any type of services when it relates to AI in China. So that was a bit of color that just coming out of the Applied Materials revision for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Christina, thank you. And pop back on with us if you get anything more on that. So, Josh, you know, look, it's kind of to your point. I mean, the stock is not trading off tremendously so, as we said, right? It's come down a lot. In some corners, this may be viewed, okay, get the bad news out. It's out. The stock is already down. The valuations come way in. And now's the time to take a serious look at some of the names that you have had on your list for these kinds of moments.
Well, look, this is a stock that is down 51.1% going into this news tonight. And that's not in 1 year, that's in 10 months. So that's just since the start of the year. The forward PE has also come down 52%. So that's the point that I'm making. Nobody is going to know how much worse this gets, and no one is expecting anything great to come out of a cyclical industry like this into a recession, and we're clearly there. So the question becomes, what's your time frame, and how much more downside do you really think is left? I wouldn't call a bottom here, but this stock is being de-risked. It's in that process of being de-risked right now. So I think when you look at flows and you look at investors who have fresh cash, they're going to look for names like Applied Materials, and they're going to have to say the same thing that all investors have to say to themselves in a bear market. Yeah, I get it. Things are not great. Okay, thanks. I can see the screen too. But am I holding this for 30 days, 3 years, 5 years? I think there's a bigger regret factor the longer your time frame extends to miss out on blue chip companies like these. You don't have to catch a falling knife. You can wait for some consolidation, but this is where money will be made. Names like this, you're just not going to get the instant gratification from it.